We welcome you back to our new series of 12 Mahajan, their life and pastimes. Currently, we are in the episode 22. In episode 21 and 22, we are talking about life and pastimes of the Mahajan Sayambhuva Manu. Previous to this episode, we have also covered life and pastimes of Lord Brhma, Lord Devarshi Narad, Lord Shiva, Chatushkumar and Lord Kapila Dev. If you want to see all those episodes and you have missed so far, you can actually click in the playlist of the YouTube video, or you can also go to the link which I have given in the description, where I refer to my blog site and where all these past videos are available. I request you to spend some time and go through the series, because the way 12 Mahajan has laid their lives, they are the teachings to us, and if we follow that, we will be able to achieve the highest destination of our life, which is Krishna Prem. Let us start our episode. In the previous episode, we discussed the appearance of Sayambhuva Manu. Sayambhuva Manu is the first man created by Brahma's mind, and from him the mankind got created. Sayambhuva Manu's wife was Shatarupa, and also I have described the teachings and the activity done by him. We also mentioned the children and the generations after Sayambhuva Manu. We will actually deal more of that today, and we will go in deep detail of children's life and their work, and how the challenges posed by them was tackled by Sayambhuva Manu with mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So let us start today's section. Hare Krishna. Sayambhuva Manu and Shatarupa had Akruti, Prasuti and Devahuti as three daughters. And Devahuti's son was Lord Kapila, on whom we have created an episode just before this. In addition to that, they had two sons also. One is Priyabrata, another is Uttanapad. Priyabrata never wanted to do marriage or get into their material life of your family life, because he was more keen in worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Uttanapad had two wives, and he followed the order of his father, and he entered the household life. He had two queens, Suruchi and Shuniti. Both of them had one son each, Uttama and Dhruva. Suruchi was very envious by nature. She never liked Suniti at all. The king was very attracted by Suruchi's beauty and sweet voice. He was not aware of her deceitful mentality. It is said that one should never become bewildered by the sweet words of a woman. Such women are always ready to fulfill their selfish interest. Suruchi could not tolerate Shuniti, not her son Dhruva. One day, as Uttama was sitting upon King Uttanapada's lap, Dhruva also tried to climb up onto the lap of his father. Although Dhruva knew that he was not very welcome, but he tried to do that. At that time, Suruchi was present. She told Dhruva, "My dear boy, how dare you try to sit on lap of your father? Because you do not know that too, he is sitting on the royal throne. If you want to sit upon the royal throne, you will have to take birth from my womb. And if you one day sit upon the throne, you need to be my son. And for that, you need to do a lot of penances, and you need to convince Narayan to give him that kind of benediction. Now get down from father's lap and return to your mother." Now, little Dhruva, he was just 5 years old, was very hurt by these words. and by all means he was also a Kshatriya, and therefore he definitely did not like the way this was communicated. His heart, little Dhruva's heart, was pierced by this sharp word. Being determined to take revenge, he went to his mother and he narrated the whole incident. His mother said, his mother was very pious person, right? Suniti. She said, you see, there is no point in being angry with your stepmother, because what she told is actually true. Whatever happened to us is by will of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Vishnu or Sri Narayan. So it is better what she has told, you should take that advice and go and worship Sri Hari. Now, this is what we learn. This is what is the right parenting is. The objective of our parenting is to free our children from the material cycle of life, birth, death and illness. And what more advice Suniti could have given other than referring to the Supreme Personality of Godhead? So Dhruva said, I do not know where he is available. Suniti said, even I also do not know. But I have seen many people going towards the forest. You can go there and you can meditate over name over there. So therefore little Dhruva went away from his house, went all the way to dense forest, and in forest he was searching everywhere where he can see, where he can find Lord Vishnu. He had no idea. But Lord Vishnu, when he saw that, he told Narad Muni to help him. So Narad Muni came, and Narad Muni, as the eternal Guru, he approached Dhruva and he told that I want to help you out. Now Dhruva Maharaj told him that I do not know you. What kind of help you can give? Narad Muni said that, you see, you are unnecessarily wasting time. I have good relation with Utthanpad. I can go and talk to him and I can settle the matter. Dhruva said, that's not my objective. I want to meet Sri Vishnu. So this is something, another thing we learn from the life of a pure devotee. If you have the intention of meeting Vishnu, you should not ask anything. You only want to ask Sri Vishnu. Then Narad Muni, when he saw that this is the determination of this little child, then he took him as a disciple and gave him the mantra Om Namo Vasudevaya Namo. And he told him that you need to chant this mantra continuously, day in, day out, night in, night out, and then one day Vishnu may come. So Dhruva Maharaj, standing on one leg, without any food, without any water, kept on chanting the mantra for many, many days. And because of his chanting, in 6 months' time, Sri Vishnu himself appeared before him. When he was chanting, his mind was that when Sri Vishnu will come, he will ask from him a kingdom which is even bigger than Brahmaji. So that was in his mind. But when Sri Vishnu appeared in front of him, he was so amazed that he didn't ask anything of that sort. He said that I was looking for glass and now I have got the diamond. I do not want anything. I have got your darshan, that is enough for my life. Then Sri Vishnu said, I am very pleased with you. You would ask something from me. With your austerities and with your determination, I am extremely faced. But Dhruva Maharaj said, I do not want anything. But when what Vishnu agreed to give him, and he gave him as a benediction, he gave him a complete Dhruva Lok, and he ruled that kingdom for 36,000 years in this earth, and then after that he was the king of the Dhruva Lok, which we can still see. So this is the story of Dhruva Maharaj, and Dhruva Maharaj returned after getting benediction from Lord Vishnu. He returned home and he met his mother and Shuruchi was very, very ashamed of what has happened. Uttanpad was very, very ashamed, and Dhruva Maharaj then became the king of the country, and he ruled for 36,000 years. During his time period of his kingdom, a Yaksha killed his stepbrother Uttama. Dhruva Maharaj became so angry that he decided to destroy the entire race of Yaksha. At that time, his grandfather Sayambhuva Manu spoke to him as follows: O Dhruva, have you lost your sense of duty? You are so learned, respected, full of good qualities, and a great devotee. If a Yaksha has killed your stepbrother for some reason, is it proper for you to kill the whole race of Yakshas? So he said, you kindly pacify your mind, meditate upon the Supreme Lord, and in the material world, whatever relation we have, what is somebody is our father, mother, brother, friend, enemy, is very temporary. These relations are related to our bodies, and they are result of his karma. They get the reaction. Uttama has got the reaction because of the karma he has got. Therefore, just to take revenge, if you kill the entire race of Yaksha, you are getting into sinful activity. Dhruva Maharaj understood that. He became pacified by hearing Manu's words of wisdom, and so gave up fighting with the Yakshas and returned home. In the same family of Dhruva Maharaj, his great grandson became Bali Maharaj, and he is also one of our Mahajan, for whom we will create a separate episode, so I am not going in detail. Meanwhile, Priyabrata, who left home and went for meditation, he was leading life of an ascetic. Now, Sayambhuva Manu thought that he should take help of his father Brahma about Priyabrata's behavior, because Sayambhuva Manu had a service to multiply the humankind as much as he can. So he went to Brahmaji and he informed the situation. Lord Brhma went to Priyabrata and requested him to take the household life. Priyabrata by then was in deep meditation of Sri Krishna. Priyabrata told that everybody knows that their duty is to worship Supreme Lord. Why Lord Brhma is doing such a request which will bring him back into the dark well of material enjoyment? He said that he has a natural tendency to meditate upon the Supreme Lord. Why he has to work, do some abominable job and getting into the household life? Lord Brhma told him he is actually getting into material life. He is actually helping Lord Brhma to multiply or create in the service of creation. And he also told him that renunciating and sitting in meditation is not the only way by which you can get Lord, because Lord is so merciful. If you perform your prescribed duty with utter sincerity and also remember Lord, he becomes most happy. So just to fulfill Manu's desire, Brahma practically convinced Priyabrata to enter household life, and he gave him a benediction that whatever activity he will do into the household life, he will not get any material attraction or sinful reaction. Thereafter, Priyabrata mounted his chariot and he toured his entire kingdom. All those places traversed by the wheels of his chariot became the 7 oceans, and the adjoining areas become the 7 islands. After entrusting the responsibility of ruling the kingdom to his sons Priyambrata and Uttanapada and Dhruva Maharaj, Sayambhuva Manu along with his wife Satarupa, went to the holy place of Naimisharanya, which is situated in the banks of river Gomti, for the purpose of worshipping the Supreme Lord. Naimisharanya is a place where Srimadbhagavatam was later spoken, and therefore it is a holy place. The great sage Suta Goswami spoke Srimadbhagavatam after completion of sacrifice conducted by 60,000 sages much later at the beginning of Kali Yuga. So after performing great austerities at this sacred place, both Manu and Shatarupa went back to Godhead. Even today, their samadhi can be seen at that place. And thus, this is the end of the episode of Sayambhuva Manu. Hare Krishna.